We've got sounds from the old organs of yesteryear from the Lowrys, where they used to use a thing called AOC. We have it called OMC on this. It works just like the original Lowry. It's a really great sound, typical of the Lowrys of the early 60s, a really full organ sound. So there we are, lovely traditional organ sounds from yesteryear. We've got blues organs, we've got the old early Hammonds, we've got the European organs, all built into that vintage flute bar section. Next section down is called Virtual Theatre, and this time we've got some really super new theatre sounds for you. We've got some sounds recorded with the Blackpool type of sound, which are very sophisticated. And again, like the previous section, the first 8 are sweet, gentle little sounds. The second 8 are the nice big theatre sounds. I'm not the greatest of theatre players, so I'm going to play it in a very simple way. A little bit later on, we've got a special treat for you on theatre organ, so we'll wait for that to hear what it can really do. But in the meantime, I'm just going to play it in a simple way with 1 or 2 theatre sounds, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, this is a lovely sweet little tibia and vox sound to start with, and we'll go along the different buttons with some of the different theatre sounds. Now the B bank this time, they're the bigger theatre sounds. So if we want to on the B bank, we can even go through to the big tower sounds. Again, I'm not a great player theatre style, but you'll see what I mean. Even played in my simple way, it's a great sound. Lovely theatre sounds. Next section down, church organ. Often overlooked, but it's very popular with a lot of people, and I like church organ, and there's some glorious sounds on the church organ section here. The first 8 are very gentle, sweet little church and chapel sounds. The second 8 are the bigger church and cathedral sounds. So let's start with a little chapel organ. It's a really delightful sound. Isn't that a lovely sound? You can even hear a little bit of the chiff on the pipe as the air comes out of it. Another sound I particularly love in the church section is the reed organ. They don't really make reed organs anymore. They were the mainstay of little chapels and churches and home organists for many years before the days of electronics. And it's a great shame that they've disappeared because they were lovely instruments in their own right. And I think we've got a lovely representation of an American reed organ here, which is a really soft reed sound. I think it's delightful. We've got some lovely little solo pipe reeds from little pipe organs. Absolutely delightful. Now the B bank this time gives us the church organs for the bigger hymns and things of that nature. Right through to the really big cathedral organs.